to a place where the joy of discovering new worlds is shared, where fantasy meets reality. And here, attention heroes, it's time for an exclusive Q&A session. Renowned worldwide for their roles as Fred and George Weasley in the beloved Harry Potter film series. Today, they are producers and hosts of the Normal, Not Normal podcast and Fantastic Friends docu-series. Don't miss out on this extraordinary moment. Please welcome to the stage the amazing James and Oliver Phelps.
Dutch Comic-Con. You know what's about to happen, right? Hebben jullie nog een beetje naar je zin? Dutch Comic-Con, laat je horen. So I'm gonna switch to English because next up we got two actors from the UK. You know who they are, but I'm gonna give them the intro though. They are twins and they are in the 2021 psychological horror Last Night in Soho. I wanted to say that. They did a lot of stuff. But of course, you may know them from their podcast, but you will know them as the twins from the Harry Potter movies. So make some noise for the Phelps twins!
There we go. Evening, everybody.
We'll sit down for a minute and then we can walk around.
We've got a nice little runway here.
How are you guys doing?
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah.
The catwalk, you wanted
Catwalk, yeah. First of all, thank you so much, guys, for coming to join us today on your Friday evening. We're so excited to be back here in Utrecht. We were here a couple of years ago now with a Harry Potter touring exhibition.
Yeah, oh yeah, of course. How was that for you?
Yeah, it was good fun. Sorry, hello everybody. No, it was really good fun, and in fact, since we came here last time, when people say that they're going to the Netherlands, obviously they're going to go to Amsterdam and to Rotterdam, we always say come by Utrecht because it's such a beautiful town as well. So
great, man. Everybody's happy you're here. I'm happy you're here. We got 30 minutes, so I'm just going to ask you one or two questions, and then we're going to go into the Q&A. So if you guys have any questions for the Phelps twins, think them up now and go stand in line in a second. So, one of you guys, is it true that you worked as a runner on the Da Vinci Code?
I did.
You did, right?
I did, yeah. So
how was that?
It was really cool. So basically, for those who don't know, a runner works in the assistant director's department on the crew. So they're basically like the go-between all the departments. So yeah, I was on that. I also did that on the 6th Potter movie, on the Half of the Prince. So I've actually got 2 credits. If you watch the credits back. Fred Weasley, and then 5 minutes later, I'm there as
the runner. Phenomenal. You guys, a life started in the Birmingham area, is that correct?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
And how did you guys get into acting? What was the early story of how you got into it?
So we basically, in a very condensed version of it, my mum heard from a friend of hers that they were auditioning, like an open audition for all parts of the movie. In Harry Potter, so mum and dad said, "Do you guys want to try it?" Yeah. So we missed a day of school, and then, cut a long story short, had about 4 or 5 auditions and became Fred and George Weasley.
Great story. So that happened real quick, actually.
It probably took over 6 weeks? About 6 weeks, but yeah. To answer your question, our first ever job was Harry Potter.
But did you guys consider doing movies and acting before that, or was it really like, well, let's try it?
Well, actually, 2 weeks before, so it was coming up at the end of the school year when you have to decide what you want to do the following year. And the drama teacher at our school said to me, "Don't take drama because you don't have a career in it." I then, 2 weeks later, I auditioned.
Who said that?
The head of drama at our high school. So, yeah, don't listen to your teachers if they say you can't do something. In fact, don't listen to anyone if they say you can't do something. If you want to do it, go and do it.
Hey, make some noise for that remark. Don't listen to anybody that says you can't do what you want to do. Great. So yeah, I got one more question, then we're going to start with you guys. We got 25 minutes left. I have to ask you though, you guys are in all 8 films, but what is your favorite one? I just really want to know.
I think to film, because obviously watching it is is great. Probably to watch would be Deathly Hallows Part 1. And then to actually film, we had such a great time on the Goblet of Fire. So like today at the hotel, we bumped into Stan, and you just instantly pick up relationships again. And it's just, there was such good camaraderie when we were filming that film. Yeah, I always look back at that with such fond memories.
Great. You have something to add to that?
Yeah, like Oliver said, there's that I really enjoyed. I obviously enjoyed all of them, but the first movie was such a. Like, that was our first experience making any kind of movie, so that was something. But unfortunately, I can't really watch that film anymore because when I come on camera, my voice is so high. Like it's like my friends always take it at Christmas Day. It's always on English TV on Christmas Day, and I'll always get text messages from my friends saying, "How high was your voice when you were that old?" So,
I've got a question for you guys. Is it that high in the Dutch version?
Anybody knows?
Anyone know that? Like a really squeaky voice. It's the same, right?
Same. Same. So let's start with the Q&A from the audience. Step up to the mic and go ahead. If you guys want to move around, feel free. You know, like they want to walk around, so we're just going to stand and see what happens.
We're going to sit here.
Hi. I really like your podcast, Normal Not Normal, but when will there be new episodes?
At the moment, there's no exact plans as to when we're going to do another season or something like that. But yeah, we had some great moments when we were doing that, and the interaction with people like yourself who listen to it was really cool. It's so cool when people are still going back to old episodes and stuff. But we're actually pleased to get announced in about 2 weeks' time a brand new show that James and I are doing. So that's kind of why we're not doing one at the moment. That's great.
Great. Next question. Hi.
If you could create your own spell, what would it sound like in the game?
I could create a spell. It would be for England to play more attractive football at the Euros. But play better. I was doing that the other day again. But I think my favourite spell would be, and it would be very practical because it would be Lumos, because we travel quite a bit, and hotel rooms always have the light switch in different places, so I bang my feet many times trying to find a light switch. But yeah, Lumos I think would be fun.
Great shirt. Hi.
So I really love watching the Best of Friends, and I'm really curious if you could choose anyone in the world to be a guest on an episode of Best of Friends, who would it be?
That's a big one, that. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, we were just talking earlier about bumping into Stan. And when he was there, we actually learned to ride motorbikes just to go away with him, which was awesome. So I think anyone where you go the extra mile to do something with someone, as for a set person, I can't think of somewhere. I'm leaving all the questions James is waiting to tell.
The other, so last week I saw Metallica in concert. I think traveling anywhere with Metallica would be pretty cool. So I imagine, like, I mean, they'd get a good soundtrack going. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Metallica. Wow.
Yeah, that's my right.
Great. Love it. Hi.
What was your favorite scene to film?
Favourite scene to film? There was a few over the course of the series. I mean, the first one we ever shot was actually the last scene in the first movie. So when Harry's enormous students go on the Hogwarts Express and they ride out at Hogsmeade Station. That, for some reason, in my head was always quite special because it was the first time we were ever on on a film set. And about 2 or 3 weeks ago, I was away with my family at that part of England, and I actually went to the train station where they filmed in Gotham for the first time since we were there filming. So that was really special to me to actually as well.
Dankjewel. Volgende vraag.
What is your favorite childhood memory?
Why when the worst possible thing which came into my head was then was...
What was that?
So there's a photo that we've got, a school photo, which So I'd fallen over in the playground a couple of days before, so I've got huge like stitches in my eye. And Oliver has just lost his teeth, his two front teeth. So it literally looks like we've been fighting. So that's the first thing, that's a rubbish answer, that's the first thing that came to my mind.
I'm trying to think. I think we've been very lucky to go to so many cool places, so many great things. And I'm not just saying it, but the memory which was coming to my head was when we were here in Utrecht before to open the exhibition. I remember it was in like February time, and it just started snowing, and they had big confetti cannons that went up. So this confetti went in the air, snow came down, and it was like paper mache landing on everything. And it was such a laugh. The photo we've got is one of the happiest photos I have, because we've got like this smell at the same time.
The mayor was getting involved.
Yeah, and the mayor was there, right, with like all the jewels, but confetti cannon coming all over the snow. So yeah, good memories.
In Fantastic Friends, you went to many places in the world, but what were your favorite destinations and why?
So for those who don't know, we did a travel series called Fantastic Friends. I believe it was on HBO Max. The fun place that we went to. So yeah, like Oliver said, the motorbike one we did, because we drove, I literally passed my motorbike test on the Monday and we left on the Friday from London to Lake Como in Italy. So that was a bit of a baptism of fire that way. But I had a lot of fun in Australia. That was really cool.
Like Iceland, Bonnie arrivals for Iceland as well.
Thank you. Hi. I was wondering if you want to reenact the scene.
Not really. I'd like to answer a question about it. We're not in costume or character. Actually, if you were to react to scene, because you're dressed in the outfit.
I have more words than that, but I was just wondering if you could say the 2 lines. That's it.
Mischief managed.
That's fine, so. Thank you.
Really? Hi. So I was wondering if you ever switched roles on set and no one noticed.
No, for 2 reasons. One, I like being George. 2, if we ever got caught switching and they'd have to redo something, you wouldn't be very popular. That's all with all the crew, because some of the guys who are filming like characters. You've got all the crew the other side of it as well. So no, we never actually.
Someone worked out each take of a movie is around €8,000. So like every take. So if you're the person that's messing around and they have to redo it, someone's not going to be happy, right? But there is a scene where, so a random fact is, when we were filming any homework scene, at least half of us in it would actually be doing our real homework. So if you've got to pretend to do your homework, you might as well do your real homework, right? So in the Goblet of Fire, you know when Fred asks Angelina to the ball, I rip up the... So I'm actually writing an English essay. So I'm actually drafting it. That's actually what I throw at Tatiana, who played actually. Random fact for you.
Thank you.
Hi.
I've been like a friend since 2019, so it's not very long. But I already love you guys, and I also love that one interview. I don't know if you remember it, but maybe I just asked that question again. Are you twins in real life?
No, we met at the audition. We did that years ago, that interview. It seems to keep getting, every now and then it comes back around, like someone will mention it. But yeah, we're very sarcastic, as you can probably tell.
Yeah, someone asked just now actually about that incident. So basically we had an interview for one of the program we were talking about, one of the press days, and the journalist didn't really do the homework, I guess. Initially he just asked us, are you twins in real life? To which Oliver then said, no, we met at the audition. To which she then went, really? So we just carried on with it, and over her shoulder you could see her director kind of like this. The publicity guy from one is like this. We had a great time, so yeah.
Hi.
What is your real hair color?
This is our real hair colour. So we used to have to dye it every 3 weeks. We'd have to get the roots done, the eyebrows bleached. Yeah, lots.
Thank you, Al.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Hi, I want to ask you, do you have some friends with?
Yeah, many guys who we've made friends with.
Yeah, so when I got married, I had 2 best men. One was Oliver, and one was Anthony, who was Rupert's double. So the back of Rupert's head.
He loves being
He
referred
does be referred to as that. But I remember he came with us on one of the promo tours. So one of the cool things about making movies, when there's premieres all over the world, we get to go. So this guy Anthony was my guest. And we were in some company. I think we're in Madrid for a premiere. And Anthony got out of the car first. But everyone thought it was Rupert. But Anthony didn't stop. He just walked down the red carpet. And everyone started booing him because they thought that Rupert had gone up and blacked him. So I always remind him that he was booed at in Spain. Which was, But yeah, sorry, to answer your question, yes, we do make many.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, big Weasley Twins fan by the way. I have 2 questions. First is, what is your favorite blunder scene or like something that you have to improvise? And the second is, what do you think of the Netherlands?
I think the scene that always comes to me, which was quite improvised and quite off the cuff, was in the Quidditch World Cup scene in the 4th movie, when they go into the tent and in the campsite and the whole feet off the table and they start singing about Victor Crumb. That was all kind of on the spot type stuff. So that would be one of my favourite ones for that.
Yeah, this is our 7th time, I think, to the Netherlands. So we've had many good memories coming here, and we did a couple of premieres here when the movies came out, and the fan reaction was always so good. And I'm not just saying that because I'm here. I remember it being so loud, like you could literally feel the noise of the crowd. So it was always very good fun coming here, and we're really glad to be here today.
Thank you. I'll see you later.
Did you actually manage to say McDonald's like 5 times?
No.
You did, didn't you?
I did. He did.
Can you do it?
Bumbling, bumbling,
Yes, 5 times faster.
bumbling, bumbling, bumbling.
You do it slightly quicker.
Bumbling, bumbling, bumbling.
Fantastic. Well done, well done.
Hey.
What is your favorite filming the Harry Potter series?
I always remember, like James said, we got to go to quite a few like the premieres and the openings, and I always remember the very last film, the premiere was in Trafalgar Square in London, and we're talking thousands and thousands of people like who'd just come to see us walk into the cinema. And at that moment I was just thinking, this is awesome, this is so cool, because you see people who've flown in from all over the world to be there, and there was this big community going because of Harry Potter, and to just be a small part of that for us is so cool. So that was my favourite memory.
One fun which I always remember is that when you were filming, obviously you were filming in different parts of the studio. And one day there was Oliver, myself, and Rupert and Bryn, and we were filming in, say, the Burrows scene, for example. So the Great Hall set was empty. So we actually played a game of football in the Great Hall. It was completely empty, so we just had a ball and were kicking a ball around, and that was pretty cool. That we probably shouldn't have done that, but it was fun to do, and just to have that memory of such an iconic set, like we could say we played a game of football in there as well.
Thank you, Al. Thanks.
Hi, my question is, how did movies change your life?
I think beyond anything it probably would have done beforehand, in terms of, as we spoke about earlier, that it was never really on our thought process of being actors or being in movies, but to be able to have done that, and this is also being on stage talking to you guys today, and that's all because of being in films. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's
be honest, just doing this, I would not have been able to do that before because I was a very shy kid. I was more than happy to be one of the crowd at the back. This would scare the living hell out of me. But now I really enjoy it. I kind of got through that feeling. I think playing a character such as Fred who likes the attention, he kind of forced me to do that. And definitely now it's definitely made me a lot more comfortable in front of people.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. We have about 8 minutes left, so just so you know, the guys in line. Hi.
Hi, it's amazing to see you guys. I love you. And I really want to know which scene or which part of the books did not make it in the movies, but you still want to have it. Didn't make it.
Didn't make it. The gnoming would have been cool. In the second one, where they're at the burrows, gnoming the garden, that would have been cool to me.
I think in the first one, when they're telling Mrs. Weasley that Harry Potter's on the train. So I remember that was in the original script, and then they had to, I think they realised that the first film was quite a bit over time-wise for what they needed, so they had to cut some of it out, unfortunately. But yeah, I think that was...
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi, so I'm just wondering, I have two brothers who are identical twins, and sometimes we look at childhood pictures and we can't tell them apart. Do you have that when you look at your own pictures? Are you like, is this me? Is this my brother?
There's a couple when we're like really young, but it precedes your memory of being somewhere, where you do have to look extra careful. But there is a hint.
The normal tell is that I was always miserable in photos as a kid. I was that baby who just smiled. Apparently I was smiling until the camera came out. So yeah.
Just one more question. Did you ever brawl with each other? Because my brothers did once, and it was like a whole event at school. They actually threw tables at each other.
Didn't do it at school, but we're here together.
I'm a bit worried I'm on a platform now.
I'm going to do this and then keep moving over here. That's okay.
Alright, thank you.
Dankjewel. Volgende vraag.
You are playing Fred and George Weasley a really long time. Do you have things now that you think if you do it, it's a typical Fred or George thing?
I have a tendency to, if I'm in a hotel, putting anything on his room. So that would probably pan into that, yeah.
Yeah, maybe every now and then. I mean, we're quite outgoing, talkative people anyway, so maybe that's things from the characters. Yeah, but again, that's the thing, playing these guys when we were really young, like 14. There's certain things that you're told to do, and you learn to do more, so maybe that's where it seeps into your subconscious as well.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hey, since you guys are known for, since your characters are known for making some friends, did you ever play any pranks to your members?
Yeah.
You did? What time?
Well, I can't tell too many.
Well, a simple one we did. Bonnie Wright was involved in this. We had there was a building site going over the road from the studios, which was where British Telecom were putting all their new call centres, and they were building this building. And we had these walkie-talkies to communicate to each other around the studios. And we realised that Channel 16 or Channel 15, whatever, was the same as what the crew, the builders were using. So we were like, lads, you can go home now.
Bonnie gets it and was literally telling everyone that they can go home. And you hear the boss officer of the building site saying, "What? Who's saying this? Who's saying this?" So but it was great because we were watching the calamity unfolding over the street. So I'd say Bonnie Wright was the worst prankster that you could think of. Thank you.
Hi. Which character outside of your own is your favorite, and what is your favorite line?
Death Eater number 3.
That's a good one, yeah. I don't know about his line, what he did, but I really enjoyed Lockhart because he's, faking to.
I remember that interview.
Yeah, I'd say probably Lockhart. Hedwig, his line.
Okay, thank you. Hi guys. So, for you it must be quite weird that you've got so many fans and people that recognize you and stuff. Are you fans of something else, like another series or films or whatever? And if by accident you're a fan of Doctor Who, we've got an actual TARDIS
because it's traveling through time, right?
No, it's done 29.
Oh, it's done there. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm a big Simpsons fan.
Oh, that's
A
cool.
huge Simpsons fan. So I have met a couple of the voice actors, and I kind of freaked out a little bit. So, yeah, I was.
Oh, so you still get starstruck as well?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
I mean, that's the cool thing about going to things like this is you meet different characters.
Yeah.
You play characters on stuff that you enjoy watching, so that's always a good positive as well. So yeah, it's good. It's good fun.
And great to have you here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks. So we got 2 more questions, 3 minutes left. So
Okay, cool.
let's go.
In what house do you think you would be sorted?
So I did the test when we just finished filming, and I got into Gryffindor, which was handy because I've got the scarf and the tie, so that was really good. Yeah.
I got Hufflepuff.
Hello, James and Oliver. I'm a big fan of you guys.
Thanks for coming tonight.
I really love your performance in the Potter movies, but I must express my fascination with your performance in your show on HBO Max. Could you tell us a little more about episode 7, season 2, and what you exactly did? I saw you riding motorcycles, but you only had just gotten your licenses.
Yeah, we just got our license, and the best thing about doing that whole episode was when we went wakeboarding
All right.
on Lake Como.
How was that? Had you ever done that before?
No, I'd never done it before. No, it was really cool. But no, I mean, the whole thing about doing the episode was to say learning how to ride a bike and doing it with yourself. Stan, come up here, come up here. Everybody stand. This was not planned at all, by the way.
Shall we do the last question real quick
Yes,
and then finish with him?
Hello. As muggles, what is your favorite high school prank?
Yeah, I don't go to high school anymore, so I can say. I always like to do anything wrong and blame my brother, because we're in different classes, so teachers didn't know one or another really. So I quite enjoy pranking you quite a lot.
Yeah, I remember getting later in school when you could drive to school and just parking in the teacher's base, and they would open that. Not really a prank, just being a bit better.
Thanks. Thank you so much.
You good, mate?
Good. How is it going?
Fantastic. These guys are awesome.
So we got 1 minute left. I don't know what you guys want to do, but do it now.
Yeah. No, I just want to say, guys, thank you so much for coming on Friday. They were telling us this is the first time they've done a Friday night, Friday here. So thank you so much for making it a really good success by the looks of things. So I hope you all have a great weekend. I hope the Netherlands win tonight. And, and thank you so much for a great welcome. Thank you.
Let's wrap it up the right way. Go, go, go. Everybody gotta be in the shot. We're gonna do this the right way. Come on, bro. What's your name again?
Stan.
We got Stan. Okay, Dutch Comic Con. Everybody, get in the shot. And make some noise for the Phelps twins. Yeah. What's up, Stan? Thank you so much, guys. It was great.
Welke kies jij vandaag?
Thanks, everybody. Have a good evening. Bye.
Thank you for joining us for this exclusive Q&A session.